Hi, it's me, your old pal, history teacher, Mr. Caldwell. Do you remember me? The teacher who cares. I have 10 tips real quickly I'm going to give you for the DC trip, things to implant in your mind that we'll hit again as we go along. Are you ready? Let's go. Clicking. He's clicking and 10 traveling tips. Number one, do bring snacks. You're going to need them. And so have your favorite ones. There'll be places to get them there too. Number two, mask up. They People take masking much more seriously in Maryland, Virginia, in that area. So you need to do that as well. Of course, on the airplane, in the airport, it's 100% masking up. So be prepared to do that. Number three, no shorty shorts. Everybody dress modestly. I don't want to attract attention to our group. This right over here is a no. Um, these others are okay. The little green ones are okay. But if you wear something like this, you're out. You're out of the group. Okay. Next travel tip is dress. Along with that is going to be prepared to walk. If you're not walking, if you're not out there getting your muscles, getting your joints used to it, you're going to be miserable on day two. It's going to get tough. So make sure you're doing your walking. The buildings are so big that they look close, but they're not. Riding the metro. This is huge. It's real simple. I'm going to give all of you one of these. It's called a smart trip. Everybody has one. It's a pass. You wave it, you go on. You ride the train. In Virginia and Maryland, the train is above ground. We get on the train in Virginia, where the airport is. We go under the Potomac, and we go underground in D.C. Um, when getting on, you stand aside because people are going to be getting off. And as soon as you can, you go on, but you don't step 2 feet on and stop. You go all the way in because people are coming behind you. You got to move quickly. And if you really get stuck, you can hold the doors and they will stop. So you don't have to worry about that. The next tip is you're going to see, unless you've been to New York or Los Angeles, you've never seen so many people on the street, homeless people, vendors, beggars. And my tip for you there is please leave your money in your pockets. It's okay to say hello, make eye contact. They're human beings, but it's if you get your money out. Um, it's never good. And if you really feel that it's your money, you can do what you want. But I prefer you leave your money in your pockets, and I'll give you some other tips when we get there on how to approach that. At the museums, do what they say. When you're going in, they're going to have very distinct protocol. It's very similar to airport protocol. So listen, don't be chatting around with your friends. Do say it's a breeze, and these people are just doing their job. So help them do their job. And don't be noisy and loud in a museum. Be respectful and that sort of thing. What's for vendors? Now, I said keep your money in your pockets with the homeless people and all. It's even more so with the vendors. You might have a street vendor come up to you or someone making a deal. I'll give you two of these or three for this much money. You take out your money and they grab it and they say thank you and they're gone. They'll leave the merchandise, but just as you're making those deals, um, leave your money in your pocket till you need it and you've negotiated the price. All right. Now, your cell phones are a no-no. You can use the camera and all, but if your head's down in a museum, heads down while we're traveling, I'm going to be very angry, and I'm not nice. And you want me to be nice, don't you? So leave your, and we'll collect those in the evening too. Your rest is imperative because this trip will crater if you're not rested. You're up at night in the hotel. It won't work. All right. No soloing. That's the rule I have. You don't go anywhere by yourself, okay? It's going to be a great trip. Things are falling in place nicely for us. So here's a hotel we're going to be. That's the oldest working hotel in DC. It does look old, but it's clean and it works. I love the location. Um, lots of beds in some of the rooms, and we'll see you there. And your picture will be taken, like the class of '23. We'll get you all posed, and we'll all stand there together and have our picture made. So looking forward to the trip. There's a few tips. Get your mind on it, and remember, it's one bag, one backpack. We're going to hit the ground